Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll see how we can install free VPN on Ubuntu version 24 LTS. We'll begin by upgrading the system packages. So I'm going to open the terminal here. Let me go ahead and run the command to update. So I'll do sudo apt update, and the password. Once the update is done, we'll go ahead and install OpenVPN as well as Network Manager for OpenVPN. So that's done. Let me clear this. So the next command is for installing OpenVPN. It's going to be sudo apt install. I'll put -y for yes here, OpenVPN. So that's already installed. The next command is to install OpenVPN Network Manager. So sudo apt install -y Network Manager and VPN. And that's already installed. Finally, we'll install this OpenVPN -nom, and they're all already installed. Now the next thing we'll need to do is we have to open a browser, and then we'll have to search for VPN book. That's what we need to download in order for us to install the free VPN. So let me minimize this, and I'm going to open Google Chrome. I'm going to search for free VPN book, OpenVPN. And then we'll go to the link that takes us to vpnbook.com. Once we get to the site, we'll need to scroll down a little bit. So scroll down until you get to this section where it says free OpenVPN and PPTP VPN. You want to click on this tab, OpenVPN tab, then scroll down. And as you can see, there's different packages or bundles. Then at the bottom here, you see there's a username and a password. We'll need the username and password when we enable the VPN after we install it. So just get one of these bundles. It's going to be a zip file, and we'll need to extract it. So I'm going to go with let's go with the US1 server bundle here. And this one should download it, and it should be placed in the downloads folder. So it looks like it's done. Now I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to open, let's try and go to the downloads folder right here. And this is it. This is what we just downloaded. I'm going to need to extract it. So right click on it and click extract. And it should extract it to a folder called VPN book, OpenVPN US1 right here. Now if I click on it, you'll see that there's 4 different files in here. We'll need one of these when we do the configuration. Now that we've extracted that file, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Let me minimize this. So at the top right is this icon here for the network. If you click on it, there is this icon for the settings. So just click on it. Okay, and in this settings window, you see there's a section that has a VPN. And right now there's nothing set here, but there's a plus icon to the right. Just click on this one to add VPN. And then click on import from file. Now here we'll need to navigate to that folder where we just, the one that we just extracted, the one with the 4 files. So let's go to downloads, and this is the folder. And we just need to select one of these. I'll go with the first option. I'll click open, click add, and it's been added. Now in order for us to finish the settings on it, we need to click on this icon right here for the settings. And under identity, there's already a name for it. You can change it if you want, but I'm going to leave the default. So it auto-populated some of the information, like the gateway, and then it auto-populated the CA certificate, user certificate information. Now what we need is the username and the password. So this information is on the site. We'll have to get it from the site. I'll open the browser. I'll go back to the site. Down here, you'll see the information, the username and password. So I'm just gonna highlight this, copy this, and I'll paste this in here. And then we need the password, and I'm gonna input the password here. So it's B49D ZH6. Now this password does change, so periodically you'll find that the password changes. So if you're having issues connecting to your VPN, you might want to come back to the site and make sure the password hasn't changed. Now with that information input, we don't have to change anything else. We just click apply. Now that we have that information in there, in order for us to turn on the VPN, we just need to toggle this to on. But before we do that, let's open the terminal and check the interfaces. So I'm going to open the terminal. I'm going to do IP address. And right now we only have two interfaces, the loopback interface and the ENP0S3 for the wired connection. There's no tunnel interface. So once we enable our VPN, we should get a tunnel interface. I'll go back to this window here, the settings. Then I'm going to toggle this to on. I'll give it a few seconds. Then we'll come back in here and repeat the IP address command. And as you can see now, we have tunnel 3, which has an IP address, which tells us that we've been able to enable our VPN, which now allows us to mask our public IP address. To check that, you can open your browser, and there's many sites you can go to check your public IP. Let me use IP Chicken here, which should show you what IP address is showing as your public IP. So it's saying it's 198, and that's not my actual IP. Let's try another site here. What is my IP? See what information it's giving. It's giving 198 also, .7.62.204. And it's saying where am I located here. It's saying that I'm located in India. That's not where I'm located. So that's how you can verify whether your public IP address is being masked or hidden. Now the last thing is, how do we turn off the VPN if we no longer need to use it? All you have to do is come back here to the settings and toggle this back to off. And now your VPN is off. If you run the IP address command, you should see that the tunnel interface is gone. And that's how you turn off your VPN. So that's all for this video. That's how you can download and enable free VPN on Ubuntu Linux 24.04 LTS version. I hope this information has been helpful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.